Welcome to the Business of Therapy podcast, where we're ditching the blank slate mentality and giving therapists full permission to show up authentically online and chase their dream six-figure private practice. I'm your host, Kelly McKenna, licensed therapist, business coach, and content creator. I have made it my personal mission to help other therapists make a boatload of money and do it while working with clients they love and without sacrificing their work-life balance. I've been through the very same journey that you're on now. After ditching burnout, starting my own private practice, earning $250,000 my very first year, and scaling way beyond that, I'm here to give you all the behind the scenes. And in this podcast, I'm holding nothing back. You'll hear all the specific strategies, wins, failures, and lessons learned to help you build your very own six-figure private practice and see that the business of therapy can truly be a lucrative one. Let's do this! Alrighty, my friends. Today's episode, we're going to talk about 5 quick fixes to get more clients from Psychology Today. Of course, I want to preface this by saying understanding marketing, understanding your niche, understanding your messaging is at the core of anything that you are going to do to fill your caseload, right? If you do not have an idea of who you're speaking to here, do not pass go. You can make these changes and it'll probably help a little bit. But if your content is not specific on Psychology Today to one specific client, the impact is going to be minimal, right? I have an entire lesson on Psychology Today. It's about 45 minutes long inside of Private Practice Academy. Of course, there's more work to be done here, but these quick fixes are a really, really, really great starting point that will have a huge impact on your Psych Today and your ability to get clients from there. So, number 1, your picture. You should have a good picture, right? Meaning, what is a good picture? I should be able to clearly see your face. You should be close to the camera. It should not be a selfie. It should not be in your car, right? It doesn't need to be professionally taken. If you haven't gotten headshots yet, that's okay. Have a friend take it, but it should be a clear picture. You should be well lit. The sun should be in front of your face. You should be looking directly at the camera. You should be smiling in a way that feels natural, that feels inviting. I should be able to see your face clearly, and you should look warm, right? You should look inviting. Your photo is what's going to stop people as they are scrolling an endless directory of pages and pages and pages of therapists. So pay attention to your picture and put a little bit of effort in there. Secondly is your opening lines. At the very least, if you are not clear of your niche, if you feel like your messaging needs work, please take a look at your first 2 sentences about your Psychology Today. Those first 2 sentences should be about your client specifically. Because again, as people are scrolling endless therapists in Psychology Today, all that they're going to see is your photo and those 2 sentences. And so we don't want to start off talking about you. We don't want to start off talking about, whatever. Hi, I'm Kelly and I'm a licensed therapist in New York, New Jersey, and Florida, because that tells them nothing, right? We want to start off by talking specifically to the client. So when they're scrolling through endless amounts of people, they see themselves in those first 2 sentences. And they're like, oh, open a new tab. This is what I like, right? This is what I need to see. Again, there's a whole 42-minute lesson on this inside of PPA that goes paragraph by paragraph, exactly how you should frame things. We're not going to get into that here today, but I really would encourage you to take a look at those first 2 sentences and make sure they are about your client. Third, you should have a video on your page. This is going to allow you to be seen across a state, which is really important. And it's going to allow people to hear your voice, which is really helpful. So please make sure you have a video. Your video, you should speak to your niche, right? Or again, speaking to that ideal client. And you should invite people to schedule an intro call with you. All right, number 4. This is a little one. It's really fast. Make sure that you have telehealth checked off as an option in your Psych Today profile. If you don't, you will only be shown to people in your zip code. If you want to be shown to people statewide, you need to have the telehealth setting checked. So please make sure to do that. If you're struggling to market yourself and get private pay clients, there is nothing wrong with getting credentialed with insurance. It can make it a lot easier to fill your caseload and make the jump into private practice. When I first started my private practice, I got credentialed through Alma and I loved it. I earned 3 times what I made at the group practice, and it was so much easier for me to get clients since I was in network. Alma handles everything you need to accept insurance, from getting credentialed to eligibility checks to claim submissions. And they guarantee payment within 2 weeks of each session. Visit helloalma.com/Kelly to learn more. That's helloalma.com/Kelly to get started. And then number 5, make sure that you have an intro call scheduler on your website. I personally do this through my electronic health record. Jane is what I use, love, and recommend to everybody. If you don't already use Jane, if you don't have an electronic health record, if you don't love your electronic health record, I really, really, really love them. You can use the code Kelly 2-month and get a 2-month trial. But having an intro call scheduler is key no matter what platform you choose to do it on, right? This allows it allows people who are visiting your profile to decide to move forward right away, right? So instead of emailing a bunch of different therapists and seeing who gets back to them from Psychology Today, they can actually go ahead and schedule a call with you. And that puts you at the top of their list, right? They don't need to go back and forth. They don't need to wait. They can know that they have a next step booked, confirmed, and ready to take action. I would make sure to reference the fact that people can schedule an intro call in your Psych Today, right? So that you're only allowed to have the one website, your website linked in Psych Today. But towards the end of your profile, at the end of your video, I would tell people, schedule a free 15-minute intro call with me on my website to get started, and make sure that your intro call scheduler is really, really easy to find on your website. The other thing I would do related to this is respond quickly for the people who do choose to email you from Psychology Today. So save a reply on your phone, save it in your notes app, save it in your Gmail, however you want to do it is fine. But have a canned reply saved. And again, link your intro call scheduler and Jane in that email, right? Have it say something like, hi, thank you so much for reaching out. I'm accepting new clients and I would love to work with you. Please go ahead and schedule a free 15-minute intro call with me on my calendar using this link here. Looking forward to chatting and seeing if we're a good fit. Talk soon, Kelly, right? We can keep it nice and simple, but make sure to have that saved. So that way it's really easy for you whenever you see a new inquiry come in that you can just copy and paste that and send it off. Because when people are looking for you on Psychology Today in particular, they're not just like discovering you like they would on Instagram, right? On Psychology Today, people are usually emailing like a handful of therapists at the same time, and they're weighing their options with the directory, right? And so your speed and your ability to respond is really, really key in being the therapist they move forward with. All right, a really quick episode for today. I told you this one was going to be quick. I want you to take at least one of these things to improve today. All of them can be done in less than 10 minutes each. You could probably do the whole list in 20 minutes, including taking a new picture. So please do this. Refer back to it if you need to. To remind you, we want to make sure that you have a good, clear, professional looking picture that is warm, not a selfie and not in your car, please, for the love of God. 2, we want to make sure your opening lines are really specific to your ideal client, that we are speaking to them directly and that they are really clear from those first 2 sentences who you work with. Number 3, make sure that you have a video, and in that video, you are speaking to your niche and inviting people to schedule an intro call on your website. 4, make sure that telehealth is checked off in your settings. And 5, make sure that you have an intro call scheduler on your website and save a reply email for yourself that you can use to direct people to that intro call scheduler when people email you from Psychology Today. All right, that is all, my friends. Let me know if this works for you. Send me a DM on Instagram. I would love to hear the results. Thanks for hanging out with me today. My goal with this podcast is to help as many therapists as possible. So if you found this episode helpful, would you please do me a huge favor and leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening to this? As a thank you, every month I'm gifting one lucky reviewer a free month of Done For You Reels ideas inside of my Reels membership. I'll see you here next Wednesday and talk to you soon. Did you know I have a totally free 1-hour training that thousands of therapists just like you have attended, where I'll teach you how to market and grow your private practice on Instagram? Sign up at the link in the show notes. I'm sharing how I earned $250,000 my first year in private practice with private pay clients from Instagram, and how you can do it too. Learning to showcase your expertise and market your private practice on social media will help you increase your income, reduce your caseload, and help thousands of people with their mental health online. Head to the show notes and register now.